Hello everyone, welcome to Save for Purpose. My name is Yolanda and welcome to my channel. And today video, I just wanted to share something with you, the pattern of spiritual warfare and to pray and to fast, because these are the main things you must do to overcome the enemy attacks. And especially, sometimes the Lord will just allow these things to happen to mature us, to allow us to grow and to maturity, and also to navigate us through, so we can be empowered, not be afraid of the enemy. In 2019, during the pandemic, during the COVID, the Lord, give me the permission to share my testimony. I used to share my testimony in church, and I noticed a lot of people will come to me after that and they will share with me. It's because that they don't have, deliverance ministry in the church to help them. And you will be surprised how many people that are going through spiritual attacks, and they're not talking about it. They are hunting and tormented at night, and no one's to help them. But I realized that after that, and the Lord has placed in my heart to share my testimony, and I'm not kidding. Since then, it's been attacks. My attacks from a scale 1 to 10 to a 50. Sometimes it's like a struggle. It seems like more I pray, more it gets intense. But as I'm mature now, and I know how to pray different prayer. Now you have to know how to pray against these demonic spirits. And then I realized that not only prayer, but you fast. Fasting is important. It's important to hear God's voice. It's important. The enemy doesn't want us to fast. He doesn't want us to pray. And especially if we are praying, he loves when we do these microwave prayer. He loves when we're not taking God's words, literally. He loves that, when we're just pray, just a little prayer and that's it. But when we do spiritual warfare prayer, oh my goodness. But I just wanted to share that with you, that if you are struggling, if God has called you to do ministry, and if the Lord has called you to share your testimony, just go ahead and share it. Pray on it and ask God for confidence in him, not on yourself. Ask God to strengthen you. Ask God to lead you, because it's not going to be easy. Now I'm going to share that, fear has played a big role in my life, crippled me for many, many, many years. But the Lord allowed it to happen, because I was praying and asking the Lord to take the fear. But the Lord said, no, I'm not going to take the fear. I want you to step out. I want you to step on fear. So back in 2019, when the Lord gave me a dream, and he said I need to start recording my testimony to share it, I created the YouTube channel. And then I noticed that every time for me to start sharing my testimony, to record it, I was having all different attacks. The house will go crazy. Everything started to happen. And I kid you not, this video, I should have done this video months ago. It was just war in my home. I have a 23-year-old son who has autism, and everything was happening. He was acting up, being aggressive towards me, and it has been a long journey. It's just like when the Lord started to show me what I needed to do, give me creativity around the house, how to come about and to do the space and stuff. And I was praying, and then the Lord was just bring everything. And my husband is a very supportive person, very supportive. And I kid you not, with all the things that I have in place just to share, just to sit down and to come and to share my testimony. Things was going on in my home. Things was going on. Crazy stuff was happening in the physical as well in the spiritual. I was assigned to a demons. A young man, about 12 years old, was standing right at my bedside. And I asked him what he was doing. And he said, Satan had assigned me to you. Now, monitoring spirit. Every time, even today, just to sit down, it took God, I had to pray and ask the Lord to shut the voices of the enemy, to calm the atmosphere that I can share. It's not easy. For those who God has called, there's going to be attacks. There's going to be strange things happen. Once the Lord call you, know that the enemy will attack you, but God will be with you. He will strengthen you. He will be with you every step of the way. So I just wanted to share that with you. If the Lord has placed in your heart for you to do something, he's going to be with you. Just like Moses, when God called him, he had a stuttered problem, which I have since I was a little kid, but the Lord has, helped me through it. I'm not all 100%, but God is good. God will equip you, and he will put people in your path to cheer you along, to hold you up, to strengthen you up, to encourage you to get to where God has called you to be. I just wanted to share that with you, that God is good. He's a marvelous God. And I will come back to share my testimony from witchcraft to Christ. It's going to be many parts. It could be at least 10, 12 parts. God is good. I know that I'm just going to be sharing, and I'm going to have different content. And we're just going to keep it moving. God is good. And we're going to keep it in the Word. I will be sharing my encounter with Jesus Christ, what the Lord has revealed to me, and especially for single women. To God be praised. I'm married with my husband and I. We have 5 children. But I'm gonna be sharing things for single women, for blending family, for people that are struggling, family that are struggling